Hi everyone, welcome to Build a Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and today's video is a little bit different. For 7 years now, 1AR Clan have been hosting an Anzac Day race event. It's held on the 25th of April, Anzac Day, 8 o'clock Melbourne, Sydney time. I think even Brisbane and Tassie are on the same time zone now that daylight savings is over. And what it is 3 laps around Abbey. Now, unfortunately for people watching at home and people who aren't part of the 1AR group, and of course that's 1AR, 2AR, 1AR World of Warships, the PUBG guys, and that other tank game that nobody else really worries about, something warfare or something. All of those people are welcome, and if you're not part of that group, you're more than welcome to watch and join in on the commentary and the shenanigans on 1AR's Commander's Twitch channel. IMC Jimmy, hell of a nice guy. IMC Jimmy, well known for giving stuff away, having lots of laughs, shenanigans, platoons, and general random battles. There'll be a link to that in the description below, and if you have a look at on the screen, you'll see that that's the map. That's the map. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. That's the map. There'll be a link down below about where to have a closer look at the map and have a bit of a look around, study it, especially for the guys who might be new, guys and girls who might be new to this event. 7 years, that's unbelievable. 7 years, it's always good for laughs. And what it is, it's up to tier 5. You get to do 3 laps of this beautiful track. Special shout out to the random guy who jumped into this training room. Of course, where we've just paused the replay, this is the start line. This road here is basically the start line, and that's where it all goes through. We're going to take you through a lap and a half of this marvellous track on Abbey, and of course it's and hopefully pick up a few tips or two. Of course, no shooting is allowed. That's absolutely forbidden. No shooting at all. Even though I shot on the way to the start line, you're allowed to shoot in this track. You can little bit of argy-bargy is not only allowed but encouraged, but be careful. Make sure you're not the last one around. There's going to be 3 race officials around the track. You take very careful here, doing a left turn because you can see I nearly flipped that one as well. You go up along here. The 3 race officials at the end of each lap. Whoever's coming last will be vetted, taken out. You'll know who the race officials are because there's a very good chance they'll be in a tier 10 autoloader. Anybody who flips their tank or is coming last at the end of a lap may be vetted, or anyone who calls for the vet may be taken out of this one. It's 3 laps around Abbey, and it's basically the bit you've just seen through, that little part of a road there. That's probably the only tricky part, you might say. Now there are 3 race officials. One here to make sure that you take that turn properly. One down here to make sure there's no shortcuts, and one around about here. And they are marked on the map. There'll be a link down below. To where you can study the map. And you can see in this one, I'm only running a repair kit. That's because the first time I did this, I had the chocolate and the super duper petrol, which gives you a little bit more engine power oomph. And of course that didn't end too well. I actually flipped myself in the training room. Had to wait 15 minutes before the tank came back out of the battle. And this guy, Guapoco 2016, massive thanks to him for turning up and helping me do this little training room. You can see him there in the BT7. So after the 3rd lap, the goal is to get into this circle. Once you're in that circle, the race is over. That's after 3 laps, so it's 3 laps of the track. No shooting allowed. A little bit of argy-bargy, a little bit of rubbing and tank trying to track each other. That's not only fine but encouraged. Always makes for good laughs. Few hints and tips. Running chocolate could be a good idea. It'll make you go a little bit faster. It'll also make your tracks repair a little bit quicker if you've already used your repair kit. Chocolate, yeah. What's the other one? The super duper petrol. Vents and downgrading some of your equipment. Any equipment which is heavy and no longer needed might be a good idea to downgrade those to make your tanks as lighter as possible. Of course, every Saturday night, IMC Jimmy hosts World of Tanks Shenanigans, 1AR Shenanigans, doing races like this, argy-bargy, getting pushed off bridge, and all in the name of good fun. And of course, if you want to have a look, check him out at IMC Jimmy on Twitch. Link will be down below. Hopefully this has been an okay bit of a run around the track, just so you know where to go through. 3 laps, and of course it ends in the northern spawn in the circle. And if you like the sound of this, you want to check this out, maybe think about joining 1AR, 2AR, 1ARM, or one of the other 1AR group of clans and gaming communities. Always up for a good laugh. Anyway, hopefully this little run around the track helps people. Thanks for watching. Good luck on Anzac Day, the 25th of April. Thanks very much. See you next time.